Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. This is Von Creampuff. I think we'll start off by checking out what turrets we have in here. It's a pulse cannon that has a 95% chance to pierce shields. That is phenomenal. I think I'm going to save that to turn that into a fighter. That's a really good chain gun made out of titanium. DPS 301. Another cannon. I forget what our cannon does. Yeah, 2,000 damage. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be swapping that out anytime soon. Alright, so there we have it. Oh yeah. Alright. So, let's find a fighter factory to create that pulse cannon turret into a fighter. Alright. There we go, that should narrow it down. The further south we go, the better the fighter factory will be. So let's enter those coordinates, go all the way down there, and then we'll turn that pulse cannon into a fighter. The reason I'm going to use pulse cannons on my fighter is simply because pulse cannons will ignore shields. So if the enemy has shields, they'll just, well, they just won't care about them. Alright. Oh yeah. There's that fighter factory. Let's zip on over. And if they have a repair fighter, I'll pick one of those up. Let's turn off the production right here on that guy. And let's cruise. Using that tractor beam to pull us in. Press F. Let's see what fighters they have before I jump in there. They have a trinium mining fighter, but that could be nice. Plasma fighter. Our salvaging made out of neonite. Nothing too fancy. But that our mining fighter. But productive effort is really high for that, so I don't really think I want that. Alright, already sold trash at a previous station. Let's interact and we'll build our first fighter together. So what we do is we can see that we have this in here, and you can sort by you would normally any other type of thing. And of course you can look through, see what you got, see what you want to do. And there you go. So let's find that triple pulse cannon. There we go. Now I want to go to YouTube ships. And I think we're going to continue to use the Nuggy. I like that design. Well, there we go. And we see its current price. That's how much it's going to cost us. I don't remember how much damage it gets nerfed, but we'll find out together. If it's a crappy fighter, it's a crappy fighter. Worst can happen. We'll find more pulse cannons as everything goes by. So let's see here. We want to get the size down. But first, let's see how fast we can make it. Oh yeah, I like my fighters to be really fast. Let's get that maneuverability up. That'll increase its survivability. There we go. Size. And we can make a massive carrier. We'll just make these as tanky as we can. Although a size of 8 is pretty crazy. I think this fighter is going to be cost prohibitive. Yeah, look at that. I do not have enough money to make this, even if I wanted to. Alright. Yeah, I need more money. Alright, fine. Alright. Productive effort, 1.57 million. DPS, 44.7. Ultimately, I think that's worth it in the long run, because now that we have a mine, we can use that mine to as our main station. We could put a massive assembly yard on there, and that can be pumping out our fighters. Because I think that with these stats right here, even though it has a high productive effort, it's made out of neonite, so that's fine, and it'll do well. So let's see about what we can sell in here. Let's just go through our entire inventory and we'll start selling off our trash. Alright, let's check out what we have. Tritium R mining turret, we're going to have that. We're going to be putting that on the Solomon. There's another R mining turret made of tritium. I'm going to keep my tritium turrets. There's another cannon. That cannon is going to be... Although, having a cannon fighter could be fun. That's tritium, so I don't want to make fighters out of tritium right now. We're not exactly swimming in it. That's an anti-fighter. We're not worried about that. We'll get rid of that. Another anti-fighter turret. A Tesla turret with really good damage in one slot. I'm going to hold on to that. Velocity control bypass. That's actually pretty good. So if I want to get a zooming ship, we'll save that. Rudder upgrade. +5/+5. We're going to keep that. That's phenomenal. Mining systems with the Xanian. Up to Xanian and above will be good. Turret slots. Pickup range. Engine upgrade, we'll keep that. Generated energy and shield durability. That's really good for shield durability, but I don't like how it takes away from my generated energy, so I'll get rid of that. Unarmed turret slots, I'll save that. I'll put that. I'll make a really good mining vessel. Repair turrets to repair shields. We're not worried about that. Double railgun turret. Wasn't a big fan. That has low DPS, so I don't care about that one. A tritium plane mining turret. I'm going to hold on to that. Point defense laser turret, 9.5. I'll hold on to that. Neonite salvaging with a DPS of 269. I might upgrade the Prima Donna a little bit. In fact, I don't think I've checked on the salvage yard in quite a bit. So let's switch there and let us go and check on the salvage yard. Because if the Prima Donna starts salvaging without a salvage license, we are going to have a very bad time. Our relations will go down. The people will stop talking to us, they will get very bad, and all the relations that we've been working on building with these people will be null and void. So let's see what we got. 8 minutes. Man, I seem to always come in at 8 minutes. That's kind of funny, actually. It's like I have an internal clock working with me. It's great. Alright, let's get back to the retribution. I think after I make this fighter and do that transferring around to my station, we will design a dedicated carrier and we will start cruising around the galaxy doing our thing. Now that we have Xanian, we can also make cloning pods, so we can start getting a lot of borders going on. Distress signal there going on, that's great. Alright, that's right, I want to continue going through my loot. Got more loot here. Not worried about anti-fighters. That's a crappy radar, we'll get rid of that. Mining system tritium, we'll keep that. Armed turret slots +3, that could be useful. Generated energy, if it's below 40, useless right now. I don't like those upgrades that take away from my generated energy, but they do add shield durability, so that's nice if you have a lot of generated energy, but it is what it is. That's jump range and radar range. I like those combination ones. Cargo hold relative, that's great. I'm going to put that on our station maybe. Energy capacity, we'll hold on to that. Alright, let's move down to the green tier. Another tritium mining turret, double laser turret, point defense laser turret, point defense laser turret, point defense laser turret, triple chain gun turret. Alright, let's interact here and let's trade our trash. Trade equipment, sell items, sell trash. There we go, now we're up to 2 million. Build fighters, and let's get that pulse cannon fighter going on. Let's see the YouTube ships that we got going on here. Don't think we'll make that. Yeah, I think the Nuggie will be a very cute ship. Yeah, Oh yeah, we're definitely going to use the Nuggie. And I think we'll use this design as a prima donna as a cargo shuttle once we start getting our factory complexes going on. So let's get back to the Nuggie. And let us... Man, that speed though. I really like that speed. Make sure the maneuverability is up there. Increase that as much as I can. I mean, wow, how high can I go with that? Really high, actually. I mean, a speed of 600, I mean, that might be overkill. I like the maneuverability because the more it can dodge, the better. I mean, it's the size of 8, so it's pretty bad, pretty big, pretty beefy. Today's beverage of choice is water. You know what? Even if it's a bad fighter, it's fun. There we go, we've created it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to, hey, 2 people are in the sector. That's great. That's great. All right, let's switch to the sector. Switch to sector. Oh crap! I wanted to take the Von Zoom with me. Von Zoom, the Retribution. Whoops, wrong button. It's okay. We'll just have the Retribution warp in, and then I'll pilot it over to the station, and we can start doing our thing. Alright, what ship did it put me in? It put me in, speak of the Von Zoom, and there it is. Oh man, we're gonna have the Von Zoom continue to patrol this sector. Oh, that's great. Von Zoom's doing its thing. And let us switch to the oil rig. Let's get in that. Now, for the fighters, we're going to need a couple things. One thing we're going to need is an assembly yard. Alright, so where do I want to put this assembly yard? Let's put that... Got a fair bit of titanium right now, so let's make it out of titanium, and then we'll tidy it up later on. So there we go. Let's get that assembly yard going. Let's put it over here. There we go. Kind of want to make it 9.5 by... let's make it 10 by 15 by 5. It's quite massive, but that's like all of our money. There we go. We'll just chuck that on the side. And I don't think I'll have enough money to make her pretty. But without having a hangar bay, that's going to make all of this pointless. So where would I want to put a hangar? Just a temp hangar to give us enough room to get things going. Yeah, we'll put that over here. I mean, I will tidy this up, and after this, but I think for the time being, this gets us doing what we need to do. Alright, there we go. So now I have a hangar that can hold fighters. I have the assembly to produce the fighters. It can improve production speed. So not only will it produce production speed for the fighters, but I believe it'll increase in production speed for this station as well. We could also see the... Oh, there we go. See, we've already started making back some of that money. We made $344,000 from the station. That will just trickle in and get great. Alright, let's get the retribution over here. Come on back. Then once the retribution is here, I will enter her, and then I will fly down and start working on the transferring of that fighter, the production of that fighter, and we'll start to get our little space carrier going on. Alright, let's get in range. I think it was 2.3 was the system I had on there, so this will be close enough. Let's enter there. Let's see something around the side of the screen. What is that? Oh, we got that guy. There you go. You can see this guy. He's going to come in. He's going to dock with the station. He's going to buy stuff. There we go. See, it's already starting to work out. So we want to go into here. We want to create a new squad. Going to create a couple squads. There we go. Going to create 4 squads in total. Now I'm going to find my... There we go. No, I don't care about you, Von Cream Puff. Did I, orders... Patrol. Then let's get the retribution. There we go. Alright, and the retribution, and where's my station? There we go. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. We're going to interact. We're going to go to transfer goods, cargo, and fighters. I'm going to go to exchange fighters, and I'm going to look for my pulse cannon fighter and transfer that. There we go. Now the pulse cannon fighter is on that station. So now we're going to enter that station. We're going to BP, and we only have one of these. That's not good. One of these is going to not do anything. So we're going to take it, we're going to click on it, we're going to drag it, we're going to go over right here, this little loop right there, and this will destroy the fighter and turn it into a blueprint. This action is irreversible. It will also remove the previous blueprint if there is one. Fine by me. And there we go. We are producing that fighter in 1 hour and 8 minutes. Oh, that won't do. So, let's see what I can do about increasing our productive effort. There's a couple things we can do. I believe that's a titanium one that I made. Alright, so we can also do a neonite assembly. I don't have enough money, so we'll probably have that fighter in the next episode. Alright then. Well, that'll start producing that fighter. And while that stuff is happening... Yep, there we go. Yeah, we're starting to get our fighter wings going on. These nice little cheap guys. Wonderful. Alright, in the meantime, let's start exploring more of these sectors. I put on one of those +5s so I can see the deep scan range is much further. So let's start exploring this area. Find more salvage, find more loot, find more asteroids, and do our thing. Jump route calculated. Alright, let's move out. And we will see what we have. Alright. So there's something in the sector, but I see nothing. Oh, looks like the AI changed up what I have on what. I want the turret on 2. There we go. I do not see anything in this sector. Alright. Fair enough. And there we have it. So, let's just continue to jump around. Oh, a distress signal. Let's go get to that distress signal. Nice. The prima donna still gathering all that salvage. Such greatness. If you guys want me to name a ship, let me know and I'll name a ship for you guys. Aha, fake distress signal. You're as dead as a maggot. That's wonderful. Well now, the AI is in this sector. That is... I'm going to let them do their thing. I mean, why am I going to fight the enemy if they are? That is so great. So the AI breaks apart as it gets shot at. And instead of us going in there and getting wrecked, we are going to let all the enemies go in there and do their thing. Let them fight each other. There's no point in me getting in there and fighting them. We'll just enjoy the light show. Let them defeat the boss for us. The AI will drop an upgrade that allows you to have fighters without needing pilots. So that's actually perfect. It's for our precursor to our carrier episode. Oh, look at them go. I'm going to get a little bit further away. That way I don't attract anybody's attention. The AI, too, will drop a whole lot of loot. Wow, just look at all that. They're seriously going to destroy the AI for me. That would be fantastic. But the AI is fun because every time it gets destroyed, the pieces block off and the pieces are independent. So you have to tear it down brick by brick. You've split it in half and now you're fighting two of them. You split that half in half and now you're fighting three. And it just gets great. It becomes exponential, as you can see on there. In fact, if I load up the menu here, you can see the pirates are having a significantly fun time. Which is why I do not mind sitting back here and relaxing. Because, let's be honest, no use having a three-way fight. Just enjoy it. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Plus we got some really nice music going on. Let's continue getting further away just in case. Don't want to aggro anybody. Let them sort out their own issues. I don't need to contribute to that. Nice. Look at that. That is that's fascinating. I think those pirates may have just soloed that AI for me. Got a torpedo just flying off in the distance. That's really good. Holy crow. See how their health is doing. Alright. Both sides are battered up enough. Let's go in. Let's start having fun. Alright, we are going to launch our fighters. Some of them may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make, in the great words of Lord Farquaad. Alright, guys, ready? Let's do it. 1D, 2D, 3D. Alright, those three fighter wings are now out there, and they will defend my ship. Somebody has relations with the AI worsened by 861. I don't understand why my AI, my relations with them has worsened when they were enemies. I don't know what happened. Something changed that I wasn't aware of. Alright, there we go. Let's keep cruising, looking for big chunky targets. There we go. Let's get in here. We got another ship down. I think with how small the AI is right now, it might be difficult to actually hit them. So instead what I'll do is I'll just fly around and I will let someone has pulse cannons. Where are you? Let's get you down. AI relations with the AI have really worsened. I didn't know I could be friends with the AI. I mean, alright, that's nice. Alright, let's cruise on in here. Let's go for that beefy boy. My fighters will be able to provide a screen around me to protect me from all these smaller chunks now. Boy, I tell you, my aim is not good today. But that's okay, you just gotta hit him once and that's all. Alright, there we go. Let's start turning and let's look for the big beefy chunks and take those out. There we go. Wow, I do not think the cannon is the right job, or I'm just not skilled enough to actually be using it effectively. Where are my fighters? Oh, there they are. They're doing their thing. That's great. I'll just chill here, start tanking some of their shots. Wow. Yeah, I do not think the cannon is the way to go for this fight. There we go. My fighters are coming in. You can see them over there doing their thing. They'll acquire their targets. They'll figure out who they want to talk to, and then they'll talk to that person. Maybe. There we go. So, yeah, see that? See how they start working on the target. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, now that I have a fighter swarm, they're doing their thing. There we go. We broke that one apart. Let's break that one apart. Good. Let's continue to break them apart. Why isn't my cannon firing? Please. There we go. Not sure what happened there. You are getting awfully close, so I will take a couple pot shots. Usually the AI only becomes aggressive if you have a Zotan artifact on your ship. So I'm not sure what happened this time, because I don't think I have a Zotan artifact on this ship. Oh boy, I lost my mojo with the cannon. Look at that, just missing so many shots. At least my fighters are doing their thing. Look at that. That's nice. See, everybody focused fire on him. Oh, you're 10k out. Get you guys on there. Get that squad on you. Let's see, let's get you in that third squad so that you can be useful. We'll get squad 3 to attack you. Or squadron, my bad. There we go. Have squad 1 continue to engage. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like chasing down all these people. We're gonna get shift 2A, 3A. Alright, 1's coming back to defend. Get 1 on that chunk. 2's coming back to defend. Let's get them on another chunk. 1's coming back to defend. Let's get them on a chunk. 3's coming back to defend. Let's get them on a chunk. Oh, that's a bit further out. Man, we are picking up a lot of goody goodness. Alright, there we go. This sector is prime for the taking. I'm going to get all my squadrons to attack that one out there. The signals are growing stronger. Well, that's nice. There we go. Yeah, we're cleaning up this area quite nicely. It's going to be difficult to track down the system upgrade for this. Let's get Squadron 1 over there, Squadron 2 over there, Squadron 3 to attack that. There we go. In fact, let's get the Von Zoom over here. And the Von Zoom can join in the action. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Alright, then stop patrolling and get your rump over here. And when you get here, I want you to attack enemies. Oh boy. This area just gets better and better. Get shift 1A. Yeah, we'll see how the Von Zoom holds up. The Von Zoom can start cleaning up some of these enemies too. Oh nice, I'm starting to lose fighters, that sucks. Out of nowhere. Oh boy. Well, these fighters are made of titanium, so it's not like they're worth much. Wow. Losing a lot of fighters. One of these must have been a point defense turret, point defense frigate or something. There we go. More ships down. And looks like the Von Zoom will go in there and take care of the last little bit of that. With that being the last little bit, that might be the chunk that drops the legendary upgrade we want for the fighters. So let's get on over there. My relations with the AI continue to worsen for some reason. I have no idea why. There we go, now I'm getting some shots. Man, lots of beef. Get rid of the big chunks. Getting too far away. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. And your little dog too. Alright, that's doing its thing. You're cruising away from me for some reason. That's fine. There we go. Ooh, an exotic upgrade up and over here. Man, there's just going to be so many upgrades in this area. I'll be so sad if it doesn't drop it. Or if I can't find it. Because this is a lot of... Oh, there it is. No, we're getting that. We are getting that. That is the upgrade that we just put ourselves through that. So if we go into here, go to my inventory. There we go. Pilots required, none. Gunners required, none. Miners required, none. Only one per ship, and replaces gunners and pilots with AIs. That's great. That can cut down on just constantly having to get crew, so that's wonderful. We got another plasma turret. Alright. So let us go over here, and I think it is... We will update the Solomon to be a... Yeah, we'll make the Solomon into another... Oh, my bad. Stop that. Into a salvaging craft. I was going to turn it into another miner, but I think I need a salvaging craft that will follow me from sector to sector as I carve out a path of destruction. We will get our Sherman going on. And once it loads up, I'll put the salvaging turrets on there. There we go. Alright, let's see how the ship's doing. I got a hangar bay, but no salvaging fighters. Do I even have pilots on this ship yet? I have 10 pilots. Alright. But you are going to be my salvaging vessel, so let's see. We got double neonite, our salvaging. We got 2 of those. So that can go right there. And right there. Alright. So let's get the, don't know why I put that on there. Generate energy, that's fine. That's fine. I want unarmed turrets. There we go. That's unarmed turret slots. Let's get that on there. Alright. We got that on there. And then let's put one more salvaging turret on here. That's 2 slots, 2 slots, 2 slots. Alright. So, let's get something on the undercarriage, I guess. Yeah, let's put that... Yeah, we can put that right there. Right underneath the hangar. There we go. So that'll do its salvaging thing going on. 6, I can get 2 more unarmed turrets, so is there anything worth it? I mean, that's not an R salvaging turret, but it's a salvaging turret nonetheless. There we go. So let's get another one on here. Yeah, something like that'll work. There we go. I'm not worried about it having armed turret slots because it's not really going to need them. 10 crew, we need 12 miners. Anybody we can cut. 2 sergeants are, the sergeants are professional. Engineers are professional. So we'll auto assign these guys. And let's see here. Anybody I can hire? Can I hire crew from you? I can. And we got engineers and pilots. How wonderful. Wow, these Solomon is just way off in the distance out here. Don't know why, but it is. Your station will act as a normal station. Please don't hit anything. Yeah, I'm gonna hit stuff. Boop. Not too bad though. Alright, so let us interact with the dock. Let's hire crew. And let's see this tech workforce I needed. Got all that. I really need miners. And that's about it. So is there any professionals I can hire? Miners. So let's get 4 miners. And in time, thought I could use the transporter software and that would work. Guess not. Alright, let's dock at our station. Maybe that's only transferring that allows you to do something like that. So let's dock here. Let's interact. Let's go to hire crew and let's get those 4 miners. There we go. Now we got all the people we need for extra crew. These people will level up in time. Wonderful. I want to hire crew. Give me 2 more pilots. That way I can have 1 wing of salvaging fighters at some point in time. So there we go. In fact, let's go get our salvaging fighters. Let's enter these coordinates into Navcom. And then we're just going to go pick them up from the Prima Donna. That way we can start getting the salvaging fighters onto this vessel. I'm sure the Prima Donna has a couple it can spare. I hope it has a couple it can spare. We'll find out. Alright, alright. Track down the Prima Donna. Let's go up to her. I don't care about this sector being attacked by another faction, that's fine. This will be at war from now until forever, it seems. But yeah, the Prima Donna's been salvaging in this area for quite a few episodes and some off-screen time, so that's nice. I need to slow down. And we gotta transfer cargo as fighters, transfer fighters. Alright, let's enter you. Let's get those ships to return. See how crew's going. Oh, perfect. Yep. The ship is relatively doing its thing, doing pretty good, doing fantastic. I have 1 untrained sergeant that I don't need, so let's get him off our payroll. There we go. Let's find my... interact with that. Then we will exchange fighters. Just 1 salvaging fighter. You're too far away. Then we will transfer the fighters. There we go. Alright, now let's exit out of the Prima Donna. Let her go back to doing her thing. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Alright, so let's get our ships out of here. Just to play it safe. We don't need our ships getting destroyed on the off chance. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. So then we're going to get the Solomon down here. I mean, the defenses in sector should take care of the pirates quite nicely. And it looks like they're going to. So I'll probably warp the Prima Donna back in just a second. Alright, now that the AI is no longer in that sector, Got the Solomon there. Oh, wrong sector. There you go. That'll be fine. Alright, pirates are no longer in this sector, it seems. Yeah, because the factions can fight each other, but that's fine by me. Get the Prima Donna back here, and then once she gets back here, we will queue up all of our commands again, which was salvage, warp, refine, my bad, jump, loop, and then while I'm here, just talk to that shipyard, scrapyard. Let's get our salvaging license going on. Re-up it for 30 minutes. And then let's go to this sector. We're going to switch the craft. We're going to switch to the Solomon. That way we can queue up for the production of the salvaging fighters. There we go. Press P, load up my hangar. We're going to take that salvaging fighter. Boom, there you go. And it produces it. And wow, 1 minute 45 seconds. Can I have that with all my ships? Going to press T, and I'm going to order this ship to salvage. And there we go. Now that ship's going to start salvaging and doing its thing. And let me get back into the retribution. Get back there. Let's send the Von Zoom home. And then once you get home, I want you to patrol, just to play it safe. Alright, there we go. So now the Solomon is going to be here and start salvaging this area and doing its thing. We got all of our fighters coming in, docking, glitching out on some things. I probably should have made the hangars a little bit wider to make their lives easy. But I'm confident they'll figure it out. If I warp out without them being docked, they will get confused and sad. Look at them go. Oh, look at that. That's great. Yeah, I probably need to make the holes bigger. There we go. Everybody's home. Alright, let's look for more of these hidden mass sectors. Boy, I tell you, this was a fun sector. This was a fun fight. Alright. Go Solomon. Alright. Like how it said hidden mass, but I see absolutely nothing in this area. And my C43 I think I have on here. Yeah, not detecting any valuable objects. Is it like salvage or something? Or is it just an empty sector? Nope. Alright. What a beautifully blank sector. Let's start exploring around our home base. There we go. Ah, perfect. I wanted to end this episode with a another fight, so let's get to it. Just a normal pirate, savage pirate, and a marauder. Alright, let's get into range, and then we'll start picking them off. Alright, my cannon is ready to negotiate. Yes, yes, you made fun of my ship. How courageous of you. Alright, gonna get 2 squads on you. 2 squadrons, my bad. Then 1 squadron on you. Oh, you have pulse cannons. That's nice. And now you don't. Alright, let's flip around. Let's experience lag. Alright. That's fine, that's doing its thing. There we go. Alright, let's flip around. Is that it? Alright, that was it. Let's get Squadron 1 on you. Let's get you on you. And let's get you on you. And then I will talk to this guy down here. There we go. There's another one down. Yeah, I think these fighters just aren't doing it for me. There we go. More people. Gonna get everybody on him because you have shields. You have torpedoes, so you're annoying me. Oh, the Savage Pirate is a little bit beefier. That's fine. There we go. How are they doing? Oh, the fighters are doing a decent job, actually. Not where I want them to be, but that'll work out in the end. Oh boy, somebody... Those pulse cannons, where you at? It flipped. Oh boy. There you go. If I can't hit you, I'll just aim dead center. And that's done. Let's see what's going on over there. Is that the last guy? It's the last guy. There you go. The fighters are doing the job. They're doing pretty good. Yeah, they're decent. I mean, size of 1 and decent survivability. So that's going good. Yeah, they just took down that guy for me. Wonderful. Alright, come on back home, guys. Check out my hangar. Get this back in that squad. Thing, crew. Pilots, yeah, I need 2 more pilots because I have 2 more ships, so I'll hire those people up later. Alright, everybody's going to return here. We're going to queue up the Solomon for once it's done that. It's going to come here. Alright, fine then. You're going to finish salvaging. You're going to come here. And it's going to come here. And it's going to salvage here. There we go. Sort of like what we had Prima Donna doing way back in the day. So we got that going grand. Now, the last thing that I want to do for this episode is we are going to see what we can do about that production facility on the Jeb. See about getting that production time down. I'm going to tidy that up in between episodes, but I do want to show you things you can do to create the wow, words failed with me, Von Cream Puff. But things you can do to help get the production time down, especially on those high cost fighters. So the production cost is always going to be what it's going to be, but the bigger your assembly yard, the better, basically. The more productive, what's it called? And we'll just get to the station and I can explain what I'm talking about without rambling like a crazed loon. There we go. Alright, so let's see if I can pull this up. And there we go. We have production capacity of 355.6 a second. Can use the blocks. There we go. 533.22. And what does the trinium assembly do? Will that do any better? There we go. I just put the trinium on there and it's significantly better. So always use the best materials that you can at the current time, but now we are broke. But that's fine. That means we've utilized all our resources. So that means that our resources are going to be better. So remember when it was taking an hour to build? Now if I go down here, it only takes 30 minutes for it to build. So we've cut our time in half. So what I'm going to do is when I get more money, I'm going to make a much bigger, oh my goodness, maybe not that big, right? But I will make a much bigger assembly area, and that will be great because that will just cut down the time in insane amounts. The shortest you can produce a fighter in is 1 minute, so making a production capacity above that is worthless. You're just not going to. 1 minute's the shortest you can get it, so just don't fight it. I have a lot of engineers that I don't need. I can see in the bottom of this thing, so let's check out my crew. That's because people have become trained. So let's get rid of some of these useless people. Get rid of a lot of that untrained crew. Ha, whoops. And then bring them back. There we go. As you can see, we've got our people educated up. So even though I have 3 lieutenants, the reason they're doing 4.5 workforce is because a lieutenant with a professional level of 1 has a workforce per unit by 1.5. Having professionals is phenomenal because that will cut down on your labor cost. It's pretty infinitesimal in this game, but you know, it's fun to do what we can. There we go, and we're getting plenty of raw oil. You can check out how much this station's made us so far. There we go. Nearly double what we had. What was it? 333,000 at the beginning of this episode. This station's already starting to turn a fantastic profit, even though I'm selling the stuff for 20% less than this right here. That's fine, because this is the base of the chain, so as long as I keep people coming in, I can keep selling things to people, and then, we'll go from there. So now our empire is really going to start taking off. Things are going to start cruising along faster and faster. Like I said earlier, this game has a snowball effect. It's absolutely insanely slow, and then out of nowhere, you're just like, oh, I have 1 billion credits. How'd that happen? Or it's because you spend so much time in the game and just have no idea what's going on. But yep, the pulse cannon fighter, I'm excited to see how that functions. The size of 8, we're going to need a bigger carrier, because I believe that the Retribution class ship is doesn't have much room for it. So let's find out here. Let's get everybody in squad 1. Whatever. Alright. Load up P and ship stats. Hangar space. 83 point yada yada. So with 83, I'll only be able to have 10 of those pulse cannon fighters on this ship. I mean, it'll work, but I like big swarms of fighters. So we're going to need a much bigger carrier. And that's going to require an design overhaul. Absolutely great. I think we kind of want to start working on maybe having shields. I'll try to get the shields up to 500,000 and see what happens. That's going to be complete overkill for this area, but we'll do it. Yep. There we go. Alright. It's been a little bit of a longer one. I kind of like these hour sessions because I don't feel rushed. Especially because it's a slow-paced game. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the couple fights we got into. Hope you guys enjoyed the AI. And next time I see you guys, we will have our carrier. Or I'll bring you along while we start gathering resources again. Until then, bye.